Well, this has very, very vibrant, actually, this has very rich dark fruit
Yes,
coming out of
yes,
this. I'm
yes.
surprised. I didn't expect the fruit to be quite this rich. It has almost a sweet, rich.
Because I very often say also that, very often on that vintage, that 11 was really a difficult vintage for us to do. And I very often say that 010 is for me the best wine I've ever made, but 11 was the most difficult wine I've ever made. And for me, doing this vintage, I was thinking to fundamental things. And for me, the fundamental thing is to follow the fruit. And I try to follow the fruit on that vintage. Not the extraction, not the tannin, I was just trying to respect the fruit from the beginning.
Beautiful tannins, very well, and actually pretty solid, firm tannins. Wonderful fruit, a very energetic, dark fruit. It's interesting when the fruit is dark, but it has a lot of life and energy to it. And as I let this sort of sit in my mouth, sort of coming in the back again is maybe a little bit of tobacco again, maybe a little bit of charcoal, burning ember. And it's on the side of my tongue in the back. It wasn't there at the beginning, but it's one of those nuances that's kind of coming up from underneath right now and lending some structure to this wine.
But talking about this wine, we are talking about potential, you know,
Yeah.
Especially when you arrive from 62 to 2011, 50 years difference. One is certainly a little bit too old, but it's in the same time a lovely wine. This one has a great potential because I really think I make a great wine there. But today is difficult to give a definition. You can see that there's everything in it, but it's difficult to describe different things because the things are so strong, so tight, and that it's too early.
Well, I think what you do with a wine like that, you can identify the specific the specific elements. You can identify, you know, the very good fruit, the tannins, maybe some
balance.
The balance, maybe you know specific elements like a charcoal, tobacco. But you really don't know 5 to 10 years from now how all of these will work together. You can just simply say, this is what comes out right now, and they're all separate from each other just for right now. But they have all the elements that will make this a very, very good wine.
So here we like to taste the white after the red.
I think we can do that. Thank you so much for this red tasting. That was just, that was lovely.